The birth of Lord Murugan, the warrior god. The sky churns as anxious constellations flicker in troubled light. Threads of fate tense across the ether as daylight pales to silver. Storm bands braid together, forming a vast, ominous celestial whirl. A distant omen quivers. Destiny gathers at the edge of sight. Light thins. The heavens hold their breath before revelation. A radiant terrace above clouds hosts a hushed council of divinities. Eyes turn toward a shadow rising like a storm front at the world's edge. An unspoken plea rises, the terrace itself seeming to breathe prayer. Above them, banners stir while silence deepens like a vow. The plea points toward Kailash, where hope and answer may awaken. Upon a crystalline summit, Shiva sits immersed in worldless stillness. Prayers ripple through the air, touching his stillness like light on water. Incense blue winds coil, the summit shimmering with subtle resonance. The mountain listens. A hush answers the call rising from the heavens. With a tremor of light, Shiva opens the eye that sees beyond veils. 6 flares leap forth, newborn comets seeking their destined paths. They arc outward, stitching luminous seams across the daylit firmament. The world brightens, destiny unfolds upon 6 shining roads. Over snow peaks and forests, the 6 sparks weave harmonious patterns. They cross valleys and rivers, their reflections dancing on waters below. Star-bright trails guide them toward a lotus-ringed basin ahead. Their glow deepens as a serene lake receives the promise they carry. The basin brightens, the air hums with gentle anticipatory radiance. Parvati reveals a gleaming spear upon a sunlit plateau. Murugan approaches, drawn by the hum of the sacred weapon. Runes awaken as Parvati lays the vel in Murugan's hands. Light rings expand as symbols spiral along the vel's length. Parvati blesses the gift, and the plateau hums with grace. On wind-brushed cliffs, the young god takes his stance. He draws the vel in a precise arc, cutting sunlight cleanly. A peacock circles, iridescence flaring like living jewels. Steel meets air, the cliffline quivers under precise strikes. The peacock bows, and the mountains echo quiet approval. Cloud plains unfurl as radiant ranks form beneath banners. Murugan arrives astride the peacock, vel uplifted in command. From the precipice, Shiva and Parvati bestow their blessings. Standards ripple as the host answers the silent call. A golden river of blessing pours across the assembled ranks. Storm-dark skies split as Murugan charges the looming titan. Tarakasura towers, obsidian armor veined with molten scars. Murugan wheels wide, seeking the demon's unguarded flank. The sunrise blade flashes, aimed at the heart of the shadow. Impact births, purifying light, unmaking the demon's darkness. Silence turns to joy as petals drift across the bright sky. Murugan lowers the vel, peace settling over all realms. Parvati and Shiva appear on a luminous dais, smiling in grace. Deities bow in gratitude. The world answers with lamplight. Lamps in Palani and Batu dance with Murugan's enduring grace. 6 flaming sparks descend over a lotus-lathen lake, softening into radiant cradles. From the cradles of light, 6 infant boys appear, calm and smiling. 2 celestial maidens kneel by the shore, reaching with reverence. 4 more maidens glide upon lily leaves, forming a ring of guardians. The lake glows as the maidens cradle the children, a covenant of care begun. On the sunlit shore, 6 maidens bathe the infants with fragrant water. Lullabies mingle with birdsong as bracelets chime in tender rhythm. Silken robes and constellations in their hair glint beneath the canopy. A circle forms. 6 guardians rock the boys in unison, faces aglow. Their care completes a vow. The air shimmers with quiet blessing. A path of blossoms unfurls as Parvati descends toward the lakeshore. She pauses, beholding 6 radiant infants encircled by watchful maidens. Warmth fills the air. Her compassion ripples across water and petals. She steps closer to the cradle ring. Guardians part in reverence. Parvati kneels, opening her arms to welcome all 6 children at once. A pulse of golden light blossoms. Petals whirl in a luminous spiral. The 6 cries resolve into one serene tone. Radiance softens and settles. When the light clears, one child with 6 beautiful faces rests in her arms. Parvati raises Murugan, conscious sound as the sky brightens with subtle tremor. Stars realign into sacred syllables. Mountains echo the newborn name. Shiva appears beside Parvati, his gaze proud and infinitely gentle. A silent nod confers blessing. The name Shanmuga settles like golden dew.